Many of you will be showing your mom some extra love and appreciation this weekend. I know I will. Mother's Day is Sunday, and we want to thank all of the great moms in our area who work so hard to bring joy to our families. This morning, we are talking with one very special mom in our area who was recently honored in a big way. Good morning. We have a live interview with Denevan of Oxford, who was recently named the 2022 Parent of the Year by the Mississippi Department of Education. How are you this morning?
Good morning. I'm well, thank you.
Well, happy Mother's Day weekend to you. I know your children will probably spoil you. You are very involved in your community and your children's school system. Where does your passion for helping others come from?
You know, ever since I've been a young child, I just have always liked helping others. It's just kind of my nature. It was the nature of my grandmother,
Mm-hmm.
and she just laid a path for me of helping others, whether it be big or small, whether it be in our family or our community. And I've just kind of always followed that path.
And what are some ways that you do volunteer for the community and the Oxford School District?
I do a variety of things in the Oxford School District, but the thing that I am the most proud of, this is our 5th year running, is our Charger Christmas Kids program. And that program runs from the end of October all the way through mid-December. And what that does is this past year, we were able to provide Christmas gifts for 315 children
Wow.
among 102 families. And so that's a really big project that I started and I continue to do here in the city of Oxford and for our Oxford School District children, and probably the one that I am the most proud of.
That is awesome. And, we do have a lot of moms watching right now. Our meteorologist, Chelsea Simmons, is a new mom and will be celebrating her first Mother's Day. What are some important life lessons that a mom should teach her children?
Most important for me is just to teach my children kindness, just to be a helping hand, to notice people who aren't as fortunate and privileged as they are. I think a lot of the times in our community, we go by and we just think everything's okay and everyone else is, always okay. And so for my children to have that insight and to be able to pick up on that and be a helping hand and be a kind friend to others, it's really the core value of our family and something that my husband and I really, you know, instill in both of our children.
Hmm. And we do live in a time where social media is everywhere, and social media just paints a picture of perfection. It's what, those posting want everyone to see. And so that's mainly the good things. But, what
Sure.
some moms in general might feel the pressure of being a perfect mom if they see these social media influencers. But what are
Always.
some challenging parts about being a mom and that a mom should know?
There's For new moms out there, like, you're not alone. Everyone has, their struggles and their hard times. And I have two older children now. So looking back, I think, oh, those times were so easy. I just didn't realize it in that moment. But there's a fine line of trust with your children. I have a middle schooler right now, and that time is like walking a tightrope.
Yeah.
You don't want to do anything to set them off, but you want to be there and you want to be supportive. And in the time of social media, it's such a big part of their lives and who they are. And so having them feel like they can open up to you and trust you is probably the biggest challenge right now that I'm facing in our house.
Hmm.
Us still being there and being aware and loving and supporting them at the same time.
Right, it's kind of like balancing being a fun mom and while also making sure
Yes.
that your children follow the rules. I'm sure it is hard. Do you have any tips for any moms out there listening to
Just
fulfill
do
their
your
responsibilities?
best. Just do your best.
Yes.
On days when you think that, you're not on your A game, it's okay.
Hmm.
Because there's many of days where I'm not on my A game, probably more times than not. Um, just do your best. Love your children. Tell them that you love them and support them, and everything else will fall into place. I don't think there's any such thing as a bad mom, because at the
Hmm.
end of the day, we all love our children and we want what's best for them. And so, just being present. I think that's the biggest thing of being a mom is to do your best to be present.
You know, it's one of those roles in life that I'm sure many women would hope that, it came with a manual, but it just isn't.
It
But
does not.
Tara, thank you so much for speaking with us. I've really enjoyed your time, and congratulations on being Parent of the Year.
Thank you. Thank you. I appreciate speaking with you.
Well, have a great day and have a great Mother's Day.
Thank you.